Hello everyone, my name is Josh Niehaus, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Maher Customs Lemon Chicken Roasting Rack. Now once you receive your box, inside you're going to find one electro-polished stainless steel rack specifically designed to be food grade. You're going to get 5 aluminum disposable pans. You're going to get 12 skewers, and I'll show you a little bit later on in the video what we use those for. And some of the best seasoning I've ever had, and it's the Maher Customs Poultry Seasoning. There is no MSG, this is a gluten-free product, very low sodium, and there's no carbs. And also, important note, this is real sea salt, no manufactured salt in this product. We wanted to design one of the healthiest seasonings we could, and here it is. So now that we know what's inside the box, let's grab the other ingredients like the chicken and the lemons, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this lemon chicken roasting rack. Now we're ready to prep the chicken before it goes in the oven. What I've already done to this chicken is I've removed the innards, and I've also rinsed the chicken in cold water. Another thing we like to do is to coat the chicken with olive oil. I really like to use the spray olive oil, however you can use the regular olive oil and spread it out with your hands or a brush. Now what I'll do is I'll lightly spray the chicken with olive oil, make sure to get all the crevices and cavities, and then I'm going to spin the chicken over and get the other side as well. And this just helps the seasoning stick really well to the chicken. So I'll get this side. Okay, now we've got it covered in olive oil. Now I'm ready for the seasoning. And I'm just gonna lightly coat the entire chicken. It looks a little heavy on there, and remember you guys, because this is real salt, and it's very low sodium, you can use a lot of this and you're not gonna overdo the sodium level intake. So now flip the chicken over and season the other side. Get in between the wings. Okay, perfect. Now the chicken is seasoned, I'm gonna place it on the rack. Now this diamond spear is actually gonna go right through this cavity right here, the neck cavity. I'm gonna grab the rack and I'm gonna place it in the body just like that in the cavity, and I'm gonna wait until I get right into the neck and I'll push it through. And now I've got the chicken on the rack. I'm gonna place it over just like that. So we've got the skin over here. And another thing I like to do is to lift the chicken up in the back and just pull this skin over right here like this in the back of the chicken. And then I can also re-season any areas that I touched and took some of the seasoning off. Okay, great. Now we're ready for our skewers, and these are for our wings. These hold the wings in place while cooking so they don't flail open and get burnt while they're in the oven. So I just put them right through here, right where this joint is. I put them through so they stay nice and close to the body so they don't get burnt. And here we go with the other side, right here in this joint, and right into the side of the chicken, nice and close. And now your chicken is ready for the lemon to go inside. Now what I do with the lemon is I like to cut it lengthwise, around 7 or 8 cuts around the length of the lemon. And that way it really opens the lemon up nicely so all those juices are gonna absorb into the cavity of the chicken, especially as the chicken heats up inside. You can see all the juices coming out, and I just place it right inside the cavity on the spear that is specifically designed to hold that lemon in place. Okay, now that we have the chicken all prepped, seasoned, and on the rack, make sure it is breast side up. This is the way it will cook the best. Now, although it is called the lemon chicken roasting rack, you guys can feel free to explore with whatever fruit or vegetable you like. We've tried onions, lime, mango. It's an awesome way to surprise your family for the next dinner. So now we're ready to put this chicken in the oven. The oven is preheat to 375 degrees, and we're gonna leave it in there for an hour and a half. Remember, this rack is designed so all the fat and grease drip off of the chicken and are held by this pan, so you're no longer consuming those. All right, let's go put this in the oven. So the chicken's been in the oven for an hour and a half at 375 degrees. I'm now ready to take it out of the oven. Oh, that chicken looks amazing. Grab both sides of the pan, so you're holding it with two hands, and then come set it on your cutting board. Look at this amazing chicken. And another awesome benefit of the lemon chicken roasting rack is I can cut and carve and serve this chicken right off the rack. So what I usually do is I remove the skewers, both the skewers on each side. And I can already hear that the skin is perfectly crispy. And you guys can look and see all the fat and grease in the bottom of the pan. And now when I carve this, I usually start up top and I just go right along the edge and get a nice juicy chicken. All the natural juices in the chicken, all the fat and grease are at the bottom, and look how moist this chicken is, you guys. And look how crisp the skin is. All the natural juices, all the fat and grease are at the bottom of the pan. The best part is I know that I'm not eating those, so I feel a lot healthier, and the crispy skin is delicious with the seasoning. And your family's gonna love this chicken. And now that you've finished eating the chicken, you can remove any excess if there is any. And simply remove the carcass from the roasting rack. And just lift up a little bit and it should pop off. Remove the lemon. And you guys just look at this real quick. Look at all this grease. Look how unhealthy that is. That is no longer in your body because you used the roasting rack. So now that we have the chicken removed, all of this fat, grease, and bones can be thrown straight into the trash. This can go into the dishwasher, and if you don't already have this lemon chicken roasting rack, just click the link below and buy one right from our website. We'll have it to you in just a couple days. This is an awesome way to cook a healthy chicken. So remember the lemon chicken roasting rack. Happy cooking.